Hey guys, wanted to drop you a new post here. Today is Saturday, and I did promise you a very special announcement. So, the holiday that this announcement will hopefully help you with is the most insidiously evil, satanic, and stress-filled holidays on the calendar. Harry, that holiday is Mother's Day. Did you know that that was one of the most evil holidays ever created by man?
I don't know about that, but it can be.
Well, other than Valentine's Day, there's really no holiday that you don't have to spend a lot of money in order to prove that you care about somebody who you should care about.
Well, like I said, some people have guilty trips about that.
Absolutely. And we're going to profit off it, but we're also going to help you. The only other holiday is Christmas, but I mean, you could just say that you're Jewish, and that's why I didn't buy you anything.
That's true.
Yeah, I converted to Judaism, so, fuck you. I'm going to eat really salty food, and you're not going to get a present.
But we own the business that you buy from us.
That's right. So here's what we're going to do for Mother's Day. Are you ready? Here's the announcement. So what we're going to do, starting today and running as long as I have open spots or until time starts to run out, is I am going to discount my normal portrait price by 90%, which means you can get a hand-painted portrait in oil or whatever else you want painted from me, shipped to you by Mother's Day for $500. You know what, Harry? Rather than do $500, let's give him a discount. We'll make it an odd number. Sounds like good marketing. What do you think?
You sound like Ron Popeil with you selling his product.
Okay. Then he must be a genius.
It works.
Yeah. So instead of 500, that's a round number. I don't like round numbers. Let's do $449. How's that sound?
That's a good number.
Okay. So normally when I was doing this, the last time I had my portrait photography business, and towards the tail end of that, I started selling portraits in oil, as well as the photographs, and that started to go quite well. It is a lot of work, so my portraits would start at around $5,000. I have 5 spots where I am 100% convinced I can definitely finish these by Mother's Day and ship it out to you as long as I get the orders soon. So I'm probably only going to have this up and running for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. We'll have to see how it goes, but as soon as I get 5 orders, we're probably going to cut it off. Each portrait takes me about 40 hours to do. Harry, you've seen me work on them. It's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that I'm mailing you something that I can be proud of and you're happy to give to your mom for Mother's Day. And you feel secure with it, so I want to make sure I have enough time to do these. So let me show you guys the portrait that I've been painting of Harry, which is not done yet. I've been doing other things lately, but it's nearing completion. And this is the portrait that I'm painting of Harry. This is from a reference photograph that I took, and this is not painted over a photograph. This is an actual oil painting, straight up. So that's what I will be producing for everybody who signs up for this for $449 rather than $5,000. I think that's a pretty good deal. What do you think, Harry?
I think that's a very good deal.
So rather than risking your mom knowing that you do not love her, you can prove that you do by giving her something very unique that you don't have to put all this effort into. I'm doing that. So you give me money and I'll make something unique and I'll put in the effort. So this way, and here's another good thing, Harry. I mean, let's say, new grandchild. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Well, new grandchild. You just had a kid, so mom has a new grandchild, right? I'll do a portrait of the new grandchild in oil.
They have to send you a picture.
They do have to send me a picture. So you're probably waiting there with bated breath saying, Hatman, how do I sign up for this amazing deal? Well, here's how you do it. You DM me. Don't put your information up on comments or anything. DM me on Facebook or Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to my Facebook profile in the description and DM me. So DM me. Send me a photo. We'll talk about it. As long as everything works, we can do Cash App, or I'll set up a link on my website. Really doesn't matter. Whatever.
How's that stand with stepmothers?
What do you mean with stepmothers?
Let's say your father marries a much younger woman and sends a model that he married that's like 20 years younger than him. Well, she's still a mother. She's a stepmother.
Well, maybe you'd want a nude portrait of your young bride for yourself. That's perfectly fine with me.
Hey, do it.
Listen, man, it doesn't have to be for Mother's Day. You're all getting your tax returns back right now because you still pay taxes, which Harry doesn't think you should be. So you're getting your check from the IRS, spend some money, get something unique. So I'll show you guys the actual size here. So Harry's portrait is a 16 by 20. Here's the actual size for the 449. We can upgrade it if you want. We'll talk. This is an 11 by 14. So this is a perfect size to frame and put on the wall. It's not too big. It's not too small. And this is a really good size for a very simple portrait, head and shoulders, bust. So we'll do that for you as long as you can get me a good photo and email it to me so that I can work off it. I got a whole bunch of these things laying around. We'll get it done for you. And this is actually really cool too. So if you look at what we're painting on here, it's not a stretch canvas. This is a panel. What is it called again? What's this panel called? That's right, Masonite. So this is a Masonite panel that's made for artists. Has a nice gesso coating on it. It's 100% acid-free, archival. This will last longer than any of you guys will be alive, and you'll have this as an important keepsake. And, let's make the goal this year to make your mom cry when you give her Mother's Day present. I think that's a pretty good goal. What do you think, Harry?
Yeah, that's a good goal. It's like when you go up to the service and you're 20 years old, you're going to boot camp. Mothers cry.
Right, because they love you. And then if you do something like this for them, you're showing them that you love them back. It doesn't matter if it's true. You don't have to tell them it was only $449. As far as they know, you spent thousands. I'll put a price tag on it that says like $5,000. That's cool. You can forget to take the tag off. It's all good. And here's another thing, Harry. Here's another important point. The cool thing is, if you have me paint something that you would like hanging in your own house, someday mom's gonna pass away. Let's be honest.
Of course.
And then who gets the painting? It comes right back to you. So you're not losing anything. That's it.
Here's another thing. When Father's Day comes along, I want my son to have my portrait hanging in his house.
Absolutely.
So I haunt his house.
Well, I'm going to see if I can make your portrait look like the eyes are moving and following him around while he's walking through his house. Maybe we can do that. I'll research the technology.
Good.
Yeah, that might be a nice added feature. Anyway, guys, I got 5 spots for this. Hit me up in the DMs. We'll talk about it. You can send me some pics. I'll tell you which one is probably your best bet. And let this remove some of the burden of the Mother's Day gift getting this year. Just rely on me for it. Have a good day.